Hi Cancer, this is your November 11th through the 17th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at a new love entry in your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already married or in a relationship. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you this week. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Cancer. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Star. We also have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with an Aquarius. We also have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, here's the deal, Cancer. I was a little bit surprised when those cards in the potential outcome showed up. I was a little bit surprised. I was, I thought, I wasn't sure. But all of this is because of the first two cards, right? The Seven of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords. Even though the remaining 4 cards look kind of promising, yeah, anyway. Let me jump the gun real quick, right? I'm already jumping the gun. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups are both commitment cards, marriage cards, all right? The only major arcana card on the table is the Star. Just one major arcana card. There's nothing wrong with it, but when there is so few major arcana cards, what it usually tells me is it all depends on how you play your cards. No pun intended. All right? It all depends, I guess. Everything revolves around the Star card. In this case, the Star could simply be an Aquarius you're dealing with, right? But the Star could be a card of a wish come true. All right? It's also a card of healing. Okay, so yeah, going back to the potential outcome, 2 marriage cards, the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles in the middle. You know, that's great if you ask me. So the Four of Wands is often referred to as the 11-11 card, but it is a card of a commitment marriage, and to me the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck is the happily ever after card. Okay, the happily ever after card. It's a card of a family, commitment, marriage. If having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. But now let's go back to the beginning. The Seven of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords. Alright, so I can interpret those a couple of, maybe more than a couple of different ways. For some of you, perhaps you're already talking to somebody. You could even be seeing somebody. And perhaps here comes the challenger. Here comes the newest person. Alright, and when this person comes in, he'll fight off the person you're already talking to. Hopefully not literally, but they will make sure you change your mind and you go out and maybe spend the rest of your life together with them, with the newest person. For others of you, perhaps you and the new person, if you're dealing with just one person, you may get off on the wrong start, right? Perhaps in the beginning, perhaps both of you have really strong personalities, and you may get into a fight, right? Defending your position. Maybe you get into some kind of an argument, and neither one of you wants to give up. I've seen this happen before when two people get off on the wrong foot and actually get into fights, but then they actually patch things up and they become allies. They become best friends. They become people who are going to who will be spending the rest of their lives together. I've seen that happen before. All right. So for others of you, those 2 cards could have played out in the past with somebody else, right? Perhaps you broke up with somebody and it was like an ugly breakup where you slammed the door on the way out. It was just ugly, right? And when this person comes when this new person comes into your life, they may have some work to do. Perhaps you're still kind of influenced by what happened to you in the past with another person, and you're going to be a little bit cautious. You're going to be you're going to proceed with caution. All right, and with this new person will restore your faith in love. They will restore your faith in people, and they will prove you that they are not gonna, do what the previous person did to you. That's what I think the Ace of Swords and the Star are. Those two cards, right? The Star could be simply an Aquarius, like I said. It could be a card of healing, or it could be a card of a wish come true. The Ace of Swords, as I often refer to it, as the no BS ace. So this person is going to be crystal clear about their intentions to you, because they're going to tell you, and then later they will show you, they will prove it to you, right? But in the beginning, the Ace of Swords, you know, it's a very decisive energy. It's a card of a new beginning. Okay, and in the middle we have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, one clarifying another. Serious offer, a serious offer. All right, that's what you could simply be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but those two cards are talking about this person, whatever the scenario is, making you a very serious offer. Okay, and we already know what kind of cards we have in the potential outcome. Very interesting spread. Cancer. It starts with some kind of a turbulence. You know, there's like a turbulent beginning, or maybe this is what happened to you in the past with another person, with a Seven of Wands and a Three of Swords. But then it kind of, you know, the storm will pass, and you're gonna be back to smooth sailing, and the sailing right towards commitment with this person. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Cancer, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Fool. We have the Two of Cups. We also have the Two of Wands, clarified by Justice. And we have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Libra, or any zodiac sign. You know, Cancer, this can be interpreted so many different ways, but I'll just focus on the scenario that speaks to me the most. It's like the two of you will decide to maybe buy something, all right? But I don't see you buying it this week. I think this is just an early stages of you like taking a leap of faith, maybe even taking a risk with money. Okay, but then you'll want to make sure that nobody's gonna cheat you out of your money. You may even consult a lawyer, or you may seek like legal guidance or something like that. So you could be even doing some kind of a research. Okay, that's what it kind of feels like. Maybe you're buying like timeshare somewhere. Anyway, the Six of Pentacles, it's a pentacle card, right? So it could be about money, it could be about finances in some shape or form. The Six of Pentacles could be a card of a generosity, but perhaps you're deciding to treat yourselves. Maybe you're like, you know what, we've got all the money in the bank, but perhaps we can spend some of it, or perhaps you can buy something. Okay, the Fool, clarifying, it could be a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, perhaps doing something you haven't done in the past. All right, the Two of Cups in the middle, you're going to get on the same page, that both of you feel the same way. Some of you may have options, so with the Two of Cups you will zero in on one of the options. The Two of Wands, clarified by Justice, I think this is you getting ready to make this move, getting ready to launch, getting ready to buy something, but you will have to like research it, right? Justice could simply be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice could be, is everything we're gonna do gonna be actually legal? All right, perhaps there's paperwork involved, and you want to give it to a lawyer. It's for a lawyer to review it, right? Because with the Two of Wands, you're still trying to decide. So do we want to buy a house there, or buy a house here, a timeshare here, or buy this, buy that, or how do we want to approach this, right? Justice could be legal, justice could be a government, justice could be a financial institution. All right, maybe you're looking at banks who will give you a loan. Perhaps you don't have enough money, but you may have enough money for like a down payment or something like that, right? The World on the bottom of the deck, it could be someplace remote. The World could be someplace remote. The World is also a card of an ending, okay? And I always interpret it as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a much better, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Three of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, perhaps a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So here's the deal. The Queen of Cups right next to the deck. It could be you, Cancer. It could be you. However, Since the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Three of Cups, this Queen of Cups could be a Scorpio. All right? It could be a Scorpio because we're right in the middle of a Scorpio birthday season. Okay, well, we're starting to wrap it up, but it's still going strong. So the Three of Cups could be a Scorpio birthday party. Okay, and perhaps this person from your past, they know you're going to be going, and perhaps they've also been invited, or perhaps they may reach out to you and tell you, oh hey, how you doing? How you been? I'm gonna be going to this Scorpio birthday party. Why don't you come with us? Just no strings attached. Just to come with me for the good old time's sake, right? So it could be their plan. All right. The Magician, I think, is the person you're dealing with. So it could be a Virgo or a Gemini. But the Magician, perhaps they're trying to get this back together. They're manifesting this, and they're definitely taking action to make it happen. The Magician is a card of manifestation, and it's also a card of taking action, right? The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's a soulmate card, but it's also a card of somebody from the past, okay? It's somebody from the past. So yeah, if I were you, Cancer, I would, at least see this person if you can, if you want to, and see where it takes you, all right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This spread reminds me of the second spread, the spread for couples, right? But, it could still be happening to those of you who are not married or in relationship. What's going on here, right? The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, one right after the other. Those two cards could be interpreted of like cards being opposite from one another, right? In the Four of Pentacles, the person is holding on to a pentacle, right? Not sharing, not giving, collecting, saving money. All right, but with the Six of Pentacles, it's the other way around. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. The Six of Pentacles could be a card of paying for something, right? Down payment, buying something, what have you. So perhaps up until this point, you were saving money, or you may have like a big payment coming in this week. All right, and with the Six of Pentacles, you'll decide to treat yourselves. You'll decide to like, hey, let's buy this. Right? Let's do this. Let's spend some money on ourselves or on myself. And with the Seven of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles, you're looking at options. All right? You're looking at options. You're not going to make it rain anywhere. With the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, I think you're going to look at options, but you will make sure you're not wasting money. You're not just dispersing money, but you're going to be looking at options. Perhaps you're going to make some like a serious purchase. Okay, the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's actually a card of marriage and commitment, right? Or it could be like a family-oriented celebration, or it could be an existing family, a new family, what have you. That's what it kind of feels like, Cancer. This week you're going to be looking at options as to how to spend your money. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you got this King of Wands, all right? You got this King of Wands, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right, they're clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, must be a fire sign. Or if it's not a fire sign, this person could be a player for some of you. Could be, right? Because I'm not a really big fan of that Seven of Swords right next to the deck. All right, especially since this card came out at the very end. This is the last card that came out. Okay, and the Seven of Swords is all about cheating. Right, it's all about deception. It's all about maybe sneaking out or sneaking around. All right, and I think that's the type of offer coming to you from this King of Wands. All right, I think this person just wants to have a little fun with you. I don't know who this person is. It could be an ex. It could be a new person. It could be somebody you already know, and they may offer you to spend some cozy one-on-one time, if you know what I mean. But that's what it kind of feels like with all the cards we have. As I was clarifying the King of Wands, I simply asked, what is this person's intention? And the Ace of Wands showed up. Okay? Yeah, it could be simply a new beginning with this fire sign, right? Because the Ace of Wands could be simply a new beginning with a fire sign, right? And the King of Wands is probably a fire sign. They could be a fire sign. But the Seven of Swords, still not a good sign. That is being the last card that came out, right? It could be, I could be connecting to another group of you, Cancers. That could be. So maybe this is another group where you may have a new beginning with this King of Wands. And for some of you, the Seven of Swords could simply be, say you're going to go to some kind of an event. The Nine of Cups could be some kind of an event, by the way. And you two, you will be introduced to one another, and you just hit it off. And with the Seven of Swords, you could simply leave that party, leave that event before it's over. So nobody sees you, so the two of you sneak out and spend some time together. All right, so that could be one of the scenarios here with that Seven of Swords. But if I were you, I would still be a little bit cautious. All right, so yeah, Cancer, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.